So who am I speaking with?
Hi, I'm Sandra Clark from PhD Canada.
Hey Sandra, hey, thanks so much for coming to the presentation. You were talking with me about some of the issues you're having with your clients.
Yes, I think that the whole social media scene still feels like an unknown territory. How do we get there? How do we manage it? How do we understand it and tap into it in a really relevant way for our brands?
Yeah, but with regards to your brand, the reason that they're having a hard time with social media is that it just doesn't seem like something they can get a hold of, and I guess traditional media is something they feel they can get a hold of.
Correct.
So what is it they're not grasping onto or afraid to grasp onto?
Well, I think there's an element of measurability and understanding whether it's working, momentum, so being out there for a short period, and if it didn't get an uptake, they disappear for 6 months, and that's their experience. So getting them to try again versus putting their money into something they know works is a challenge.
Yeah, one of the best advice I can sort of impart onto you with your clients is you have to go out there with no expected initial return. Because as I was showing in a couple examples, one guy was blogging for a year, was podcasting for months and months and months before he got a return, but he got a huge return as well. And then are they willing to make levels of commitment like that?
I don't think so. No, a year even is a long time.
Well, maybe not a year, but months maybe.
Months maybe we could convince them, but as it is right now, part of the problem is the instant measurability of digital, and so if within 2 weeks you're not seeing some sort of uptake, there will be a panic.
Well, again, one of the other techniques you can do is like what I mentioned about that one company taking advantage of the ad network to distribute social media, so they can do a kind of a combination of the two.
Yeah.
Is that a possibility for the client?
I absolutely think it is a possibility, and we're definitely working towards there. One of the big things is the daunting task of it, and I know that it shouldn't be daunting, but it is daunting to think about how you're going to tap into that social network and make your brand something that people are interested in, or if your brand is never going to be something that people come to, what will you associate with in order to create some sort of social network?
Yeah, well, it's not easy sometimes, especially when you're starting from ground zero, and I can understand sort of the trepidation about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks so much for your time, Sandra.
Thank you very much.